What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Big Boss Dog 420 channel on YouTube.com. I'm an RKJ, REACTION.CAM, at Big Boss Dog. I did a video a while ago on this. It's RoboCop Returns. I think it was, I can't think of his name now. Neill Blomkamp. I never heard of him, but I have heard of District 9 before. Come to find out he directed District 9, which was a good movie. I did like it. I'm not too familiar with his work and everything, but it's interesting to see where, and I hope they really do go with the first, after make it a direct sequel to the very first RoboCop. We need it. 2 was horrible, 3 was horrible, in my opinion. 3 especially, since it was catered to kids. I mean, nothing against catering to kids, but do that with a popular franchise like that, nah, it just don't work. I'm going to put this full screen. We're going to see what it is.
We just got a RoboCop movie, but do you want another one? It's coming your way.
Yeah, but it's better than the others.
So this new report comes from Deadline. It's a Deadline exclusive, and they're reporting that MGM is developing a new installment of RoboCop, and they've got Neill Blomkamp set to direct this thing, and it's going to be called RoboCop Returns. It's a pretty lengthy report here, but you know, what year did we get that other RoboCop movie with Joel Kinnaman? It wasn't that long ago, but the franchise is coming back. Apparently they've got something that they think is worthwhile, and it seems as though they might be going the retcon approach, which is something we've seen pretty often. As a big RoboCop fan, how are you feeling about this update?
I'm mixed right now. I don't know how to necessarily take the news, because it was a very confusing write-up, because I thought maybe it could be a sequel to the Joel Kinnaman one that you were referencing, but it appears that we are getting the retcon. What we're going to see with Terminator, that's going to take place after T2. What we're going to see with Halloween, which takes place after the original. It looks like this is going to be a sequel to the 1987 original, the classic, in my opinion. And for that, I'm okay with it, because I love the idea of kind of negating some of the lesser known entries in the series, especially the reboot. No, the reboot wasn't good. And Neill Blomkamp, I'm somewhat excited about. I feel like this is like a spiritual sequel that never happened. The Alien movie he wanted to do, where he was essentially retconning the Alien series and was going to pick up with an older Sigourney Weaver, Ripley, Michael Biehn, and then Newt. You know, so you know, I don't know what to think about this. I think this is just a trend now that we're seeing in these movies, and it's like, you know, one, we're relying on a lot of nostalgia, and that is where I'm gonna be a hypocrite here, because I'm gonna go see this thing, because nostalgia is strong with me with this RoboCop brand. At least the first movie is a classic. So again, keep talking. I'm gonna keep working this out live on camera.
The nostalgia isn't as strong with me, but I do like the original RoboCop, and part of me wouldn't mind seeing more. And I guess I'm kind of in the same boat, where if they make another movie, no matter what it winds up being about, no matter who's in it, I'm probably going to see it, because I like the concept and I like the brand. But yeah, especially when it comes to a director like Neill Blomkamp, who I will always root for. I love District 9. Didn't love Elysium, but loved Elysium. I'm a big Chappie fan, and it's official. I'm not the only Chappie fan in the office anymore. Jeff Snyder loves Chappie. Write that down. Don't forget it. But I've been rooting for him to get a...
That's one I never seen, was Chappie. I never even heard of it.
Another big project ever since all the Alien stuff went down, and I've been following a lot of his old studio work, and it's very, very impressive. And I like the idea of, we haven't seen a big title from him recently, but it's not like he's just sitting on his butt and losing his skills or anything. He's making his own original content that he's working on financing himself. This guy is primed to jump into another project, and for someone like him, if he thinks it should be another RoboCop movie, that gives me more faith that this movie might be worth it.
I think what Blomkamp is going to bring to RoboCop that is desperately needed for the title is some political awareness and political commentary, because that was the original RoboCop. And when you look at a District 9 and an Elysium especially, his movies are bathed in political commentary somewhat. Looking at, like, especially District 9. That is, you're putting aliens into camps right now. I mean, if you look at District 9 right now, that is completely on par with what is going on in our own society now. So if he goes to that, and that's what the original writers were doing, they created a script that they never got to shoot because of a writer's strike at that time. And in that script, they predicted that a reality star would become president. Wow, look at what happened here. So if we're going back to this, and they bring RoboCop in to do some political commentary and shine a light on this world that we're living in. I'm staying out of the politics here myself, but if you look at it through the guise of a movie, that's where I'm kind of interested, and Blomkamp is the right pick for that.
It does seem like he would go in that direction. One of the quotes that Deadline has from him is, he says, "I loved it," referring to the original then, "and it remains a classic in the end of the 20th century sci-fi catalog with real meaning under the surface." And then a little later on, he says, "That is my goal here." So it's that real meaning that can make a movie like this stand out. But of course, it was just recently reported that Blomkamp is also involved in a movie called Greenland, which is set to star Chris Evans. So who knows what's going to happen first. But right now, let's just discuss RoboCop. What do you guys think of this news? One, do you want another RoboCop movie? And two, are you happy that Neill Blomkamp is the man chosen for the job? Hit that comment section, share some thoughts right there, and we will be back soon with more Collider News.
Well, guys, just my opinion of it. It'd be all right to have another RoboCop. It really would if it continued right after the very first original RoboCop, the classic RoboCop, because the other two were failures, and the remake you had was garbage, and everything. It was just horrible. It's horrible, man. It was. I swear they tried to kill RoboCop with the remake. It's just unwatchable to me. But I'm sure there's a fan base for it. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what y'all think about it. Or if you're on the app, hit me up on the, DM me and everything. And yeah, guys, just let me know everything. Like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you won't miss any more of my content. And I hope everybody stays subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all support. And I love y'all. And I'm saying peace later, guys. Later. Peace, guys.